and
Smash House.
Smash House. I mean,
Our lovely streamers.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, like massive shout-outs to Smash House who travelled all the way down from Newcastle. You've got Tet here, Ook, Ducko, have been doing an amazing job. Yeah, yeah. Always good to see. Always good to see these guys.
Definitely. Oh, okay. Looks like we go straight into this match.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we are talking about the Falco Samus. So this Samus. Oh.
I think these guys have played each other a lot because they're both Bristol like regulars
all the time.
Who normally gets the best of it?
Frenzy. Yeah, as you might expect from the rankings. His punch game is pretty crisp against all these floaty characters, all the jank characters that you see in Bristol.
One of the like fastest up and coming. Oh god. One of the fastest up and coming, as I say, UK players in general.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Beat me 0-2 today, so.
He's been rapidly improving ever since, you know, a year or so ago where he really started, you know.
Yeah, and now he's on his summer holidays. Just finished his GCSEs, so lots of time to practice Smash.
This man is back on the grind, back on the grind. And Hylian Reba, who I didn't know that much about. I got to play him. I had a great set with him a little bit earlier in the bracket. He beat me very narrowly, and I understand that he's a pretty old school player. This is what. Shouts to Twig, that's what he was. That's the intel he gave me.
He plays old school for certain. He plays his way, and he knows a lot of good stuff.
He's got a lot of tricks. I will certainly give him that. Like, I like to see that when players have a lot of little like tools in their arsenal.
Definitely, definitely. He has a few bad habits, especially double jumping in
and charging in. He does that a lot.
But staying toe to toe with Frenzy right now, so
he's not an brawler.
Oh, did you see that grab? Got him through the spot dodge.
He's not an brawler, is he? Because I can understand his F smash and ledge habit a little bit more if.
He just plays Samus, you know, the way that a lot of people feel like the way you should play Samus, just fighting with good moves, right?
Oh, great shine off the top.
Beautiful.
That was a 47. That's a big kill on Samus.
Yeah, it is. Frenzy going for a roll in there. He might have been able to get punished with Shine Shield, but chooses a safe option. I can't blame him. 1-0 Frenzy.
What I will say is the way these guys are playing. You did say that the Frenzy is the one who generally gets the best of it, and it sort of feels that way because, I mean, those last couple of stocks from Hylian Reaper, they looked a little bit too complacent for my liking. Just like he tried a few things, but he was sort of Frenzy was turning it up, but it felt like he was like, yeah, I lose to this guy. This is what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've got to get out of that mentality because you're never going to get past like one of those guys who always beats you if you get used to it.
For sure. I think we see the exact opposite as well from Elliot. Like when he killed himself in that game, he was just like, he just did the head shake of someone who knows I'm expected to win this set, and they're still expecting to, even though they killed themselves. You know, it's just like, oh, I'll just have to win even though.
Well, yeah, you just think, okay, I did that.
Exactly.
That was silly of me. I'm not going to do that again.
It felt like the look of someone who's like, okay, well, I 2-stock them every time at weekly, so we can win without one of these stocks.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like the confidence from having that winning record against someone, you know.
Yeah, he's got the tunes in as well. That'll hopefully help, you know, just calm his nerves a little bit. It certainly has been for me.
He's all about that.
I think music's actually underrated.
Need to update the commentator names.
I've been using it at this tournament for the first time, and I think like it's really good just for stopping you thinking too much about winning and losing.
Yeah, definitely.
As far as I'm concerned.
Definitely. So right, we got a fairly sizable combo there from Frenzy. He's left. Oh, fear air dodge.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to do a tournament win like that against most players, but I think he might have a little bit of a mind block versus this guy.
Yeah, I think it might. Yeah, it could be a tech flub as well, but.
Yeah, but it's not the sort of tech flub that I'd expect from if he's a little bit more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Frenzy's making this as hard for him as physically possible.
Yeah, he's just grinding out the stock, you know? He's not going for some crazy F smash. He's just waiting until the opportunity presents itself. And then he picks up the kill when it does.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's an excellent choice. He knew he was at risk of getting a beat-out shield if he continued in that pressure, so he just goes for the shine grab. Link it to something concrete.
Yeah, evidence that he's very familiar with this matchup. He did play Samus for a brief interim when he was in a character crisis, didn't he? So he has an idea of the character's mechanics.
One of the things I keep seeing from Frenzy here is just always getting the ledge cancel when he wants it on the side B. wherever he is, he finds his way to line himself up with a platform and get the edge cancel to make himself really safe.
Yeah, it shows someone who's put a lot of work into his movement.
Yeah, definitely. Just someone who really just practices the game and practices something that's... It's not on your list of wave dashing, L cancelling, all these things, but it's something you should practice and it's something he has practiced.
Yeah, just every bit of movement is very important.
Every little thing that might happen in the game, every situation, like you want to have seen that before.
Oh, he lost his
up B, got hit out of the up B or something.
Yeah, when you do an up B like that, if you get hit out of it, you lose your charge shot, sadly.
Yeah. Same with DK and Donkey Punch.
So, yeah, now this is a very I will say I think this is quite a tricky matchup for Samus. Our resident Samus in the UK, in London, excuse me. Our resident Samus in London, he quite likes this matchup because he just has the edge guarding down, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to JMG, that's our boy. If you're in the chat, Hylian Reaper says he'd like to play you again. That's what he told me. But basically, yeah, Falco's gonna, I think, get most of the best of the neutral.
Definitely.
And that was that down air there. That was entirely unnecessary. He could have dropped down with a nice, nair. It would have covered, I think, everything.
I think, truthfully, Falco has the best of the punish game as well in this matchup, which means generally a bit of a tough one for Samus. Often you can get those combos. You can get them as Samus, but like Falco can reliably get a good 40 to 50% off a shine or a launcher. And the Samus, you might get that death combo, but you might just get nothing.
Yeah, sure. It's more the fact that Samus is Samus has just a much harder to deal with recovery than Falco. I mean, what you need to be, if you're a Samus playing this matchup, you just have to make him die.
Yeah, that was very crisp.
Yeah, again, like
see that the very first shine he used on the floor, he in fact jumped a tiny bit so that you'd be able to get to the top platform quicker afterwards.
Yeah,
set himself up perfectly for such a good punish.
Honestly, like that was just like game one actually. Yeah, we're gonna take Randall. Quite right.
I'd like to see Hylian go out there with a nair to cover Randall, to be honest.
Yeah, you've got to. You know they're going to be trying Randall if you're standing there, so you've just got to go and sort of do something about it.
Sure. Ooh, getting another one of those shines off the top, making excellent luck of those.
This is the thing, like, if you start giving your opponent too much respect like this, staying on the ledge, not wanting to go out there and try to hit him, he's just going to get more and more comfortable. Although I say that like a little bit of a flub there from Frenzy. Perhaps he's. Oh, and another one.
Not quite this percent, but go for it.
Yeah, now it'll work.
Yeah. Ooh. The thing is, you want Samus to be above you anyway because you get the juggles with the up tilt. Yeah, this is looking like a tough game for Hylian Reaper. Tries to mix it up with a bit of the nice waveland movement around the platforms, but isn't able to get anything started.
This is looking very comfortable for Frenzy right now. He's had a. You are right. He's had a. His punishes have been very crisp, and also he has had a very strong handle on the neutral game just throughout this set, really. Like, it's been very difficult for Hylian to get any sorts of openings at all. And that's going to close it out. Nice little combo there.
Yep.
That's going to be a quick 3-0 for Frenzy.